Okay, we continue. This is going to be part 2 of Game 17, first game of the 3-game series against the New York Yankees. We are 0-0 going into the bottom of the 7th. Pitching duel. Gilbert. Logan Gilbert went for me. He did, 6 and a third. And Cabrera came in. Julio just made that phenomenal catch, and now we're still facing off against Rodon.
Julio Rodriguez.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The wind and the pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1. Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. Kicks and fires. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Three-two now. That's
Yes.
a laser base hit.
Yes. Julio.
Up next is Seattle. The left fielder.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
I need to...
Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Step off throw to first. Rodriguez back easily. And now the lefty. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The lefty ready and a 1-1.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Do I hit and run? Yes.
Step off throw to first. Rodriguez.
Okay, no,
back
no.
in standing.
No.
Another move to first. And he's back again. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. The next pitch misses. 3-1 now. Patrick Wisdom up next for the Mariners.
I send him? I'm sending him.
Payoff pitch. Here goes the runner. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Patrick Wisdom up next for the Mariners. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Rodon throws over, and he dives back in safely. And the 0-1. Into center. Yastrzemski under it. And it's caught for the out.
Damn it.
Now batting, third baseman, Sean DaCosta.
Sean DaCosta up next for the Mariners.
Come on, DaCosta. Let's go. Clutch up, baby.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Misses off the inside. Now 2-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Throw down to 2-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Late on that fastball. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. 2-2 now. Good eye right there. J.P. Crawford in the on-deck circle. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. In the air, out towards left center. Yastrzemski makes the catch. Inning over. Back at T-Mobile Park, down the third baseman, Nicky Lopez.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
New pitcher for the Mariners, A.J. Puck. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Fifth appearance in 17 games. It's kind of crazy.
The pitch. And that's outside. Here comes a pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. Popped up. Corner pulls it down, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Rortvedt in the box now. Takes strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
Hicks up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. On the ground, a second, might be 2 to Crawford for 1, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. And here it comes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
So digging in, Russell Pruitt. Good contact guy, good defender. And that's in there for strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-1. On a line. Hicks makes the grab for the second out.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Caleb Hamilton. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Waste no time there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Rodon is done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Kyle Harrison on the pitch here. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Oof. Strikes out a lot of people. Holy shit. Huh.
Number 86.
Okay.
Kyle Harrison.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Nico Horner.
This is the problem with my bench. I have nobody with speed. Slider and a change.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a ball popped up. Diaz under it, and the inning is over. Mariners leave one. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now it's going to be Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time. And he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
So they turn things over to the righty, Andres Munoz. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Check swing. He went, and it's 1-2. And downstairs. And now it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Oswald Peraza waiting to hit for the Yankees. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And now the shortstop, Oswald Peraza. And there's the strike.
100.
Inside, just missed.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
The 1-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And now it's filled up. DJ LeMahieu on deck for the Yankees. Right-handed reliever. Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
DJ LeMahieu.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. A strikeout and a walk. That one's in there, 0-1. At the belt and fires. That one off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
A little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Two down, nobody on. That's inside. Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Check swing, went around, 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ball 1 there. Taylor off of first with 2 away. And it is 2-1.
2-1.
On the ground to the left. Diving, and he can't make the play.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Took to a board and 2 outs, scoreless game. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Infield shifted to the pull side. First pitch just misses.
Munoz is going to be down next game.
There's a strike.
1-1.
Off the plate, 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Isan Diaz waiting for a turn at the plate. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And next for New York, Isan Diaz. The left-hander on now, Gabe Spire.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Now the 0-1. Outside corner for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. And it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The bases are full for the New York Yankees. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's...
I don't know why they didn't pinch hit for him. I guess they don't... No, Sweeney is still left-handed, so what were they going to do? Chaparro? What is he like? I don't know.
Happy with those results.
So coming into the game now on defense, Max Kepler. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Now playing first base.
Ty France digs in now. 1 for 3.
Kepler.
Oh, yeah, because they subbed for a runner? Ran. Chris Taylor did. Okay. Right.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
There we
Line
go.
drive, base hit.
Run, France, run.
Throw comes into second, but he's in there easily.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so
Okay.
great job there stepping up to
Somebody's
the
gotta
challenge.
come in.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Yeah. Hold on.
And now the center
Substitution.
fielder, Julio Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all.
In he comes, Montgomery.
Making a move at second base on a pinch run, Colson Montgomery. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit.
Montgomery.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. And the pitch. This to third. Diving, and he can't make the play.
Go!
Montgomery rounds third, headed for the plate. Here's the throw.
Yeah.
Save. Ball game.
Walk-off.
They walk it off.
Welcome to the club, Montgomery. Julio. Nice job, Julio.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
That was fun. That was a fun-ass game.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For
That
Chris
was the
Singleton and our
most
entire outstanding crew
I've
here at
struggled
MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.
Offensively in a game all year. I didn't draw a single walk. That's probably going to be the first game I haven't drawn a walk either. But Rodon was amazingly good. All right, well, there it is. Until next time, that was fun. See ya.